Welcome this morning. Clovis, get down. Welcome this morning to Dancing with Bears. Last week's video, I left you with trying to get my chores caught up, and of course I didn't get them done. So hopefully this video will show them pretty much caught up. And I'm gonna try to get the rest of the ceiling painted inside the bus today. The first coat I'm going to put after I'm done with all the burning wood. Next month I'll put a quick coat of another coat of bright white on it. But right now I'm just trying to get a first coat. Let's see, still got to work on some rocks over in the rock garden and do some work in the bathtub garden. I'm gonna get some hot water in there today, heat some up. Get Clovis a bath. You need a bath. Can you turn around and show people what your rear end looks like? It's a mess. It's just dirty and matted, and it's not from him going to the bathroom or anything. It's just dirty. You're just dirty mess. You need to soak in a tub for a while. Think we can do that today? Huh? Can you soak in the tub? You think you can sit? Can you lay down? No, can you lay down? Clovis. Down. That's better. You gotta do your tricks. Can you turn around? Can you spin? Okay, now we'll play ball. Yay, the kids are getting the water running today, which is the first time Clovis, don't bark at the plane. Quiet. It's the first time for the winter. They usually don't have the pump going at the well, but it's going to go today, and I'm going to heat up some water on here, and I'm going to hang a pot over there. I don't know. The wind might be blowing too much to start a fire, though. So anyway, I'm going to try to fill up the bathtub with some nice warm water for me. And maybe, hopefully I can get Clovis to soak in it, because he's really bad. He's a mess. So that's what we're going to work on. Oh, the sound of water. Let's get the well on, so I'm filling up my little tank. Filling up some buckets. Clovis wouldn't lay down in the water like I was hoping, but he got in it. Now he's going to get. My goal today is to have that mess cleaned up. And part of that mess is from, I'm still working on the steps, so hopefully that'll all be cleaned up soon. There's also a bunch of brush in there. It needs cut up and put in a bag. I got that spot cleaned up. Now I'm going to paint the back of this shed. Can't really see, I don't think, how bad it is. Maybe you can. I've just got, I've only got flat black, which I like to have all of my paints in a satin. But out here you don't get much of a choice. It's usually flat or high gloss. So I'm going to put the flat on it, and then when I get the satin, I'll put another coat on it, which 2 coats is always good. Oh, I have to get these up here. They're definitely getting all worn off. That piece and this side over here. So those definitely need repainted. Yep, since I scraped and sanded, you can tell a little bit more how bad it is. Yep, get all that painted. I almost forgot this edge. This is the edge up by the shingles. That's the curvy little trim I put on it. Can't really see it. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, and the other side where the door is really isn't very bad. I was going to wait until I got the satin paint, and then when I painted the whole thing again. But in the bathtub today I noticed that this wall is bad. So I'm going to have to do this wall, because these 2 walls are the ones that get sun. So I need to get a coat on this before it gets worse. I got more to do. I'm going to get a sunburn today. All that down there. Just got one little space in here. Typically when I open up a can of paint, I paint everything that's that color. And this back bumper I had sprayed my door hinges with some WD-40, and so it got all kind of goofy. So I'm going to paint it. I started painting it over here. So I'm also going to paint the fender bumper. Okay, all cleaned up and painted. My lights are down on the ground right now for absorbing some sun because they're solar lights. They usually do all right, but typically where I hang them, they don't get a whole lot of sun. So I'm letting them charge up a little. Now on my ones up here that I showed needed painted, they do, but I just remembered and noticed that they were painted gray before, more to match the roof. And I got them started painting black. So like I said, with everything else, it all needs 2 coats. So I'll probably go ahead and finish it out in black, and then I'll mix up, this is all enamel paint, and my indoor ceiling is white enamel. This is black enamel. So I'll mix up some white with the black and make a gray, because I'm sure that's what I did before, because I've never bought gray paint. So I'll mix up some gray and then I'll paint those again. Oh, but I'm really loving my bumper on my bus. It looks great. It was pretty bad, or it was getting pretty bad, but it looks wonderful now. So I gotta still finish my steps, and then eventually this summer I want to paint the whole bus again. My daughter's bus was painted with a professional paint job like a car, but mine was just painted with enamel paint, and some of the spots of yellow are starting to come back through. So I think I'll do some scraping and sanding and do some painting on the bus this summer. Working on getting the ceiling painted. Can't wait till I get the second coat. I'll put it on with the roller today. Getting it with the brush. We interrupt your regular programming for this special news break. I'm going to hand you over to Sandra. She's at the scene. What's going on, Sandra? Isn't he cute? You might remember that recently, well, I don't know, a month ago or so, there were some dogs that were in a dumpster, which I thought somebody had just thrown them away. And I guess, you know, the animals do crawl down in there to get some food, get some trash. And just like the dogs, this little bear cub was gets stuck in there once they go down to get some food. So I'm glad they got him out. And then I guess it says that he was malnutritioned. I guess that's kind of like Smokey the Bear. Except for he didn't get all burned up like Smokey did. Thanks for reporting that poor little fellow. So back to your regular program now. Well, that was kind of a silly little news break I did, but I'm just kind of silly. So, but anyway, it's kind of sad that little bear got stuck in a dumpster. Oh, I'm so excited. My ceiling, it's gonna, one more coat, it's gonna really be bright. And I'm going to work on this. The top is done with satin white, and then this edge down through here is done with a bright white or a high gloss. So I'm going to paint that today because it's so filthy too. And I'm going to get that done, and then I'll show you next week because I think I'm going to wrap up. But I'll show you how nice and bright and white everything is next week. Have a great day. Well, that's a wrap for today. I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for joining me today on part of my life on the Mesa. And I'll see you soon. Remember to like and share and comment, and I love you.